in this Night of Mirror. And yeah, if you've seen the qualifiers, if you've seen the games yesterday, buckle up. I expect a lot non-standard. Here we start on Shallow Grave. Once again, best of 3, first to 2, advances into the winner bracket semi. And so far, so standard. PhiLbOiS in the blue. Wait, that was correct. I messed it up. No. Now it's correct. PhiLbOiS in the blue, bottom right-hand side. Arc in the yellow. On the upper left-hand side. So far, so standard indeed. But while, especially in China, a lot of people are going for bears and bear mirror. Here in the Americas, things seem to be a little different. We see a lot of archers, a lot of range, a lot of focus fire, a lot of hero focus, a lot of crazy turnarounds. And that's what I am hoping for. I'm kind of expecting here as well. Pato has another game. Kaz has another game. In the winner, respectively, lower bracket. A player's forces are under attack. Yeah, I guess the PhiLbOiS fans, they're all at Forks the stream. Super nice guy PhiLbOiS is. But I can say that about almost anyone here. Ooh, lightning shield on the Mauler. But it doesn't really matter here, I think. Archer can clean this up from the back. No Ancient of War denied to be seen. And I guess that is the case on the other side as well. Yep. Arc a little faster. I mean, he created the YouTube tutorial on how to play Night Elf. He should know how to do this. So currently, we're at 1,350 viewers. Let's see how many are left after we got 2 Night Elf mirrors in a row. Nah, as I said, usually they're very entertaining. We keep track of the archers. Arc with a fast attack, just slightly. An inch ahead he is. Everything above 5 archers is clearly mass range. And PhiLbOiS is just crossing. Ooh, great inventory for Arc, but his health doesn't look that great. Because he's a little slower in creeping because he doesn't have immolation. But instead, he got evasion, so in the hero focus department, Arc should be ahead in the long run. XP is rather similar, both got a ring, which is actually very helpful in the America style.
A player's forces are under attack.
Spam this noise to support PhiLbOiS. Appreciate it. So, nice item with the replenishment potion, can save on some Moonwells here. Both are going for Hunter's Hall, which doesn't have to mean that we are not seeing talents, but is a little bit worrying.
A player's forces are under attack.
Arc also initially had some scheduling issues with the qualifiers, and we tried to find a way around it, which was unfortunately not possible, but his family helped us out, rescheduled the original plans, and Arc has arrived, got time to play this, can make the gym community proud, so shout out to Arc's family for not standing in the way of serious Warcraft 3 esports. We stopped building archers, which is always a sign alongside the Hunter's Hall that we are going for bears, but we also have mercenaries, which can make up for the missing archers. We got a keeper in the work for Arc, getting caught here, but big heal potion, fantastic! Archer falls and snare flying, and PhiLbOiS, quite an exclamation mark so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
As he's lacking the second hero. Tier 3 cute. PhiLbOiS with a lot higher supply thanks to the mercs. And here's the Naga. Quite a big push, but he's abandoning that already. As Ark is home to defend. Now we're getting the lures. Tier 3. It will be one of these bear mirrors.
A player's forces are under attack.
But if you spam the noise for PhiLbOiS, make sure that it's not a bark, because obviously the bark is for Ark. Dog noises, super annoying. They just won't stop.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sometimes. Dogs are odd. Dude, Ark's Demon Hunter is a beast. Claws, slippers, tankiness, potion. Fantastic. Well equipped for the late game as well. And I'm not too sure if this abandoned push with the Naga does so much.
A player's forces are under attack.
In the late game, Keeper superior. And you also find some nice tricks to lure out the creeps. Creeps this with ease now on the hunt for vamp auras, but just gets a little bit of intelligence on top. Ooh, red spot already. Dude, these night elves, kings of creeping. Rezamoon creeps the red spot with just one unit. Ark needs an entangle and a little bit of focus fire. This is not how creeping is intended to be. He got the immolation now, finally. If he's standing in the middle of the bears, 10 damage per second per target is not bad. So we got the spell. Tier 3 is done for PhiLbOiS in 8 seconds, but Ark is far ahead. Problem is his Demon Hunter is very low. Finishes the camp perfectly. Can heal up. Bear production is a little bit of an issue. And if Ark gets a little bit more time, he should be ahead. Just moves on to the next red. PhiLbOiS is allowing him a little bit too much creeping here. Also, filthy rich, the PhiLbOiS. Is Keeper Greater Naga and Bear Mirror? In general, I'd say so. Thorn's Aura is just sick later on. Of course, it's slower, needs some time. It's also a great orb carry. But yeah, it's a timing and tempo thing. Ooh. Unholy Aura, Thorn's Aura. That's a pretty good equipment here for Ark. Lucker says, in my opinion, Naga is better no matter what. And that's why you play Orc. Zuk Orc brain. Yeah, PhiLbOiS sees that. Damn, there's supposed to be something there, but it isn't anymore. That's a problematic thing. You can play Naga into Keeper, which is a third variant of this. With a weaker Thorn's Aura, but also Fork Lightning. Absolutely debatable what's better. Ships in the night. Are we ready for the brawl? Not just yet, apparently. Huh? No heal scroll. Ark is saving on this heal potion for a long time. Moves back. Home turf advantage. PhiLbOiS still a little bit low on the lumber side. He needs them for upgrades. And now we got thorns too. And a zap. Arc with 1-1. Ultra vision. Just needs super wealth and it should be fine. The map is almost empty. Slow start into the series, a classic bear mirror, unlike the high tempo Resomoon games that we've seen.
Players' forces are under attack.
At some point, Pato has to catch the flight, right? So I wonder if the strategy is to draw out the games for as long as possible. So Pato's on the plane and can't play. That would be genius next level. Ark is catching quite some fire. PhiLbOiS has also moved into one level of evasion at least. And Ark needs a little bit more time for production. Ooh, he also needs the moon world to go up to 70. Aye! Ooh, that's bad. One mistake. Needs the Wisp for the repair. Okay, Ark is forced into a fight. Can he overcome a 13 food deficit without heal scrolls? With items maybe? With fighting skills? Demon Hunter used the potion already. There's a staff on cooldown. Bears are falling for PhiLbOiS, but also for Ark. The Moonwells might be able to make up for it. Next Moonwell is coming, and now Ark can produce again, but PhiLbOiS keeps the supply gap up. Keeper in a little bit of trouble. A Fork Lightning could wipe him out quickly, but it's rather ending up on the bear. There's a Moonwell right there. Doesn't use it. 2 more units about to fall. Naga saved last second. Demon Hunter level 5 staffed out. Nicely done. And now he can say, he has saved up some moon juice. Ark actually making this work. Moonwells equals 13 food or even 20 food. Ark slaying. And that is a town portal also. Double orb was nice. Boots of Kel'Thalas, of course, fantastic. And Ark can play this with the lead now. Just don't make any big mistakes. Make sure you got the items. Make sure you're not overcommitting. Even squeezing out a few seconds with no upkeep. And the Scroll of Healing is huge. Okay, forced into a TP, wants to get all of it. Fork Lightning on the demon, is that a thing? Not enough though, grabs the bear. Good performance by PhiLbOiS, I'd say. But PhiLbOiS not giving this up yet, despite having a huge deficit in upgrades soon. Scythius19, thank you for the sub, mate. Appreciate your prime. Good burns throughout. Demon Hunter has a higher level. Keeper has a higher level. Heal scroll is available. Arc pulls back. Of course, he's not paying any tax on his income here. And can afford another scroll.
A player's forces are under attack.
A little atypical to go for the attack upgrades first, but that's just because there's no keeper against him. If there's no keeper against him, no damage is getting thrown back, and then this damage does a lot. Big army by PhiLbOiS again. He will scout it, Art will. And if he just knocks out the tree, well, then PhiLbOiS is in trouble. Man, this map looks beautiful on the outskirts. Anybody ever notice that? And should every map have a waterfall? I'd say yes. Bit of Dryad distraction. This will force PhiLbOiS back. PhiLbOiS could have done a similar move with the Naga into Arc space to go for the Wisp with Fork Lightning, but he didn't do that, so his base is under fire. His Entangle is under fire. And that is an easy kill. Zeppelin is to the rescue. Oh, it's so hard to reach. And that is so much gold now. Ay, ay, ay. Great play by Arc. Just as you should do it. And PhiLbOiS has to go for the counter attack, really. Has to strike when Arc is not mining 400 gold more than him. Here we go. This might be the last fight. PhiLbOiS almost no consumable, only a health stone. The double orb, he's trying to do the damage, but man, he's just mauling away at the DH. Lots and lots of Dryads for PhiLbOiS, actually. Is that a thing now? Supply neck and neck. But a bit of a home turf advantage. Even the Ancient of War is fighting with him. I guess we have a winner soon. If not for a hero kill. Naga on the menu, Invo Potion on Arc side. And this is just a clean fight. As clean as his bald head. And 1-0 for Arc. Really good. Not getting deterred by the one mistake of forgetting the Moonwell. Held on, fought with a great supply deficit. But Moon Juice was there, enforcements were there, and then the great snipe. Nicely done. Not much to complain. PhiLbOiS maybe mismanaging his resources a little bit. Naga tempo was a bit odd. Pushing into the opponent's base. And then pulling back relatively quick. And now we're one map away from another Knight of Mirror. Well, we're gonna have a Knight of Mirror anyway in the winner bracket semi, but against Pato versus Ark, the two favorites might just prevailing. But let's see. See the Ark support in chat. PhiLbOiS is ready. All right. Second map, match points. PhiLbOiS around 2k MMR. This should be a fun match of PhiLbOiS versus Cars if they meet in the lower bracket. But we're not there yet. That will be later on tonight. And Ark has to close this out, of course. Pato waiting for the winner of this best of three. And we got PhiLbOiS fighting from behind, bottom left-hand side. Ark punching for the winner bracket semi-final against Pato and the upper right. Shark for Ark. Buskill, sometimes you're funny. Sometimes. So, did PhiLbOiS realize that in a bear mirror against a player that is higher than your level, that it's a bit tricky? Can you switch it up? I'm actually fascinated that this is an America's... Ah, there we go. An America's Night Elf mirror and there's no bottom hunts. Like, how is that possible? But there we go. Yeah, they like to play the range for some reason. I mean, they all love guns and not swords, so that makes sense. And I guess with archers
A player's forces
and
are under attack.
talents, it's kind of similar. What do I know? Ark going for the same opening, creeping here, little green, very, very fast, and maybe into harass, especially if he sees this.
A player's forces are under attack.
This will take some time, but with Searing Arrow, can accelerate this a bit. These Tuskas, when they die, they're so disappointed and tired at the same time. You know when the Magi dies, you see he really had some other plans.
A player's
But listen.
forces are under attack.
Oh, like okay, get over with it. Maybe it's the beard. Great creeping possible on Northern Isles with Immolation. This is why Ark is going for it now. Not the greatest inventory thus far. I like the switch up by PhiLbOiS. Realizing we're like, oh, Ark's pretty good with bears, so let's not allow this. Expo though. Single hunts into Expo. So far away. That's an unusual spot. Like, this would be more normal. It's a little bit to the side, like this here. Bottom can work, but it's rare these days. And before the match, I asked how many people will be left after we see 2 Night Elf mirrors in a row. And I can report, ladies and gentlemen, that we actually gained viewers during that match. Ooh, 5 archers. Will we see a second? Not yet.
The town is under siege.
Talisman of evasion. Not that useful. Gives a little boost at the moment. And no, everybody. Talisman and the regular evasion does not stack. Even though Grubby said it, even Grubby makes a mistake once in a decade. Sells it. Arc, not a fan. Would have been amazing if he went... Oh, Panda? Okay. Good against... Solid against hunts. Good against buildings. Good against wisps. As you saw from cars. But yeah, that's a nice little snipe. That's a cancel. And Ark's Hunter's Hall is pretty late.
A player's forces are under
Little mistake again. And PhiLbOiS' expansion has a long way to go, but it's getting there. Love the sneaky archer here. Drunken Haze creeping due to all the misses, but Ark a little unlucky. Doesn't get the misses actually. There we go. He has a great misses at home, so that evens out. And we end up on double lures. Ooh, Panda playing with fire, ironically. Is that gonna be a Dryad Mirror? Ooh, PhiLbOiS going Dark Ranger. That seems wrong. Dark Ranger would be fantastic against mass range, mass archers mixed with talons. Not so much versus Dryads. Alright, maybe he's gonna prove me wrong. Surround attempt. Bit of a weird position. Ark is able to walk this off, has a town portal as well. Even has the time to put pressure on the entangled.
are under attack.
This is sick timing by PhiLbOiS. No wisp nearby. Yay, 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 yay. Great cancel. Surgical strike, but a bit problematic is all the damage here. Demon Hunter was running home. PhiLbOiS is losing a ton, but so is Ark. Both are losing basically their entire army. Rotating it out for indeed a Dryad Mirror.
A player's forces are under attack.
1-1-1 build on the Panda. I guess Dryads all non-alcoholic. They don't drink. Drunken Haze doesn't work against them. They abstain. And then Drunken Brawler might even be better. You can't ignite them either. But PhiLbOiS, man. Quite some moves in this game. Now I'm curious, will we see Life Drain? Or is it Silence? Doesn't really need that, I guess. Doesn't even need the spell. Here we go. Dryads focusing Dryads. A rare sight in Night Elf Mirror. Bottom Aura, of course, helps a ton. And Arc is losing a lot. But gets double kill. Thing is, of course, that PhiLbOiS is the one with the expansion. And these second hero choices, man, they're not paying off. Arc's Demon Hunter might be the carry for him. And I guess that's what he's realizing as well. PhiLbOiS just refuses to go for a second spell. I love that. But he's right around the corner for yet another kill. Ooh. Can't hold this. Again, no wisps nearby. Can't distract enough. Or can he? Now we got Life Drain and a cancel. That's a third one. Wow, sick timings by PhiLbOiS. He's just making it work, guys. Potom hunts Dryads.
Forces are under attack.
Respect. I feel like Ali G. Arc gets a little bit more mana. Not that useful. Heal scrolls way better. Or Invo potions even. I say it every single time we see this. Life Drain can be sick later on. In the beginning, very slow. Whoa, Arc, Creepjack. There is a TP on PhiLbOiS. Invo potion might be useful. Got it. Level 4. Is it Drunken Brawler too? Is that what we get? Arc is 20 food down though. This smells like game 3 to me. That Panda's invul is over. Town Portal passed and Arc stays in this for now. But only 1 base versus 2 base for him. No. Okay, tier 3 is coming now. There might be a win condition. If he gets Mountain Giants, I guess. Life Drain 2, it's getting better.
A player's forces are under attack.
Arc's heroes are the most useless I've seen in a long time. Immolation, not doing anything to Dryads. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, doesn't work at all. Arc expected a Huntress all in. But it didn't come. And so there was a switch to Dryads and they're immune to magic.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, this kind of mirror, you only see in America. Actually, Drunken Brawler gives a little bit of a miss chance as well, so this might be good. But doesn't help you to miss Life Drain. Catching reinforcements, that is so expensive for Arc right now. No TP, no consumable, nothing. But Arc just turns it around. Okay, you do me, I do you. But what's the win condition against 75 food, 2 base, 1 base? All that tier 3 gave him so far was an orb. And for my taste, we didn't see enough life drain yet. Kind of funny how many kills Ark is getting. 126 crit! I always underestimate Drunken Brawler. There we go. Not to be underestimated, this life drain on level 2. 2 targets on the Drunken Ace Breath of Fire. Could have saved it actually to use Moon Juice a bit better. Ark has to have the sickest fight. Yeah, now the used mana hurts him. Staff usage is good, but in a straight up fight it's unwinnable. Could he have gone... Was there an Engine of War still? Maybe not, right? Oh, there was in the north. Maybe Glaives would have been good? Absolute slugfest. Level 5 Panda, but it's so sad. It's usually a game changer, this level 5. And the bottom is just tanking thanks to life drain. 4.4! Oh my god, she killed so much. PhiLbOiS! Statement here, level 5 on both first heroes. But the demon is surrounded. No TP. GG. PhiLbOiS puts his name on the board. And that was just pure chaos. Surprises us with the bottom. Doesn't go mass. Goes for an expansion, unscouted. And then Mass Dryad's overwhelming. There we go. PhiLbOiS. 250 MMR lower, a strategy that no one really plays. And here we are. Cool to see. MMR is just a number, everybody. Everyone knows. And all of a sudden, the hero of the gym community is facing the lower bracket. Can't be fooled like that again. Better scouting might lead to victory. We're down to best of one. Lucker, good one. Getting better and better at casting. Surprise inbound. A join bug. Rare to see. Haven't had this in a while. PhiLbOiS is Phil Mans now. Fork's probably celebrating quite a bit on the Portuguese stream. Pato sitting on coals right now. Guys, my flight. Can't take it. Now it's working. The most beautiful sound in the world. A starting Warcraft game. Decision in the winner bracket quarterfinal. A surprise is nigh. Ark versus PhiLbOiS. The decision. Who faces Pato in the winner bracket? Who faces Kars in the lower bracket? For survival later tonight. Game up. Let's go. Neo with the Dota memes, an educated man. I have no idea what you're talking about. I just take it. I just take the compliment. It's fine. I take it. Ark bottom right hand side for UMAD Gaming. PhiLbOiS upper left hand side for hate. That map too looked like a lot of hate. But yeah. Weird reactions to each other. The timings by PhiLbOiS were just incredible. Flight delayed 35 minutes. Ah, we're safe. Nice. Shout out Sao Paulo Airport. Probably watching the Fork stream. Cheering for Pato. You know, if he wins, gets a pat on the back, a Coke for free. I've seen the Brazilian esports crowds, as Kevin said before, probably a huge group of supporters at the Sao Paulo airport.
A player's forces are under attack.
And we go back to Demon Hunter, Demon Hunter. Is this a bear mirror again? Is PhiLbOiS getting some motivation? To go into bear mirror, or will we have mass range? PhiLbOiS with the ring. I kind of like this better than the gloves. Pulls out the creeps. This takes a little while, but then there's no slow, so it's actually good. Second gloves are faced. Man, this guy is on speed. Double ring with double gloves. And once again, we gotta count these archers. I know it's late, but we can count to 5 and 6.
A player's forces are under attack.
Both are playing this quite careful now.
A town is under siege.
Nobody wants to go for heavy aggression. Nobody wants to do any fundamental mistakes. And we see Huntress Falls, and we stop the auto production and have the tech. This very much looks like bears again. PhiLbOiS items are really good. Quite surprised nobody is going for the circlet just yet.
Forces are under attack.
Damn, you're streaming all day. Aren't you tired? What kind of question is that? I got Warcraft games. Appreciate the concern. How many matches have you cast? 11 now? 11 series? Ah, it's just the numbers from Dandy. Ah, I see. Yeah, I might be at series 11. I'm not too sure. Yeah, 4 in Asia. 6 in Europe. 1 is done in the Americas. There you go.
A player's forces are under attack.
Keeper by Arc and Keeper by PhiLbOiS. It's a little bit of a different situation than the previous one, where PhiLbOiS went for the Naga. This might be a tame mid-game. We get a little bit of poking and prodding here and there. How much discipline does it take to cast all these events? Or is it all driven by passion that you feel no hassle doing it so frequently? It is definitely stressful, but it's also very rewarding. And the games are amazing. The players behave so well. And did I mention the games are amazing? The games are amazing. I guess, I couldn't do this every day, but you know, it's Rara Land. I don't feel any fatigue when there's Rara Land on the streaming title. Supply is pretty much the same. PhiLbOiS has a little bit of an advantage when it comes to lore time. Forced town portal. Man, PhiLbOiS, that was a sick timing once again. Forcing a town portal this early, especially when a bear drop might be glooming, is a big deal. Neo makes 900k a year. That's the motivation. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm not streaming swimming pools, you know? I'm streaming Warcraft. Oh, Talisman on Arc. I really like that item with the mana burn immolation build. Same goes for the Healthstone, like it's really freaking good. We gambled a little bit. Devotion Aura, definitely better than the flute that Arc got. We'll make him do it every day, says my Rara Land co-host. Okay, do we want to change the schedule a little bit so you have to do production a little longer for 3 days in a row? How about that, Benny? How about that? And that's the reason you're not a VIP, but Gideon is. Master Bear's around the corner for PhiLbOiS. He lost a little bit of timing on that. No heal scrolls, no invols. Arc sold the talisman. Don't know about you guys, but that seems like a big mistake. Talisman is really good. Now goes Immolation. Well, the Talisman would have been better than Immolation anyway. Demon Hunter caught in the middle of it all. Staff is on the keeper, staffs him out, but the damage is missing now, obviously. Can he reach for another entangle? Trying. Weird positioning now. Demon Hunter is back, going for that entangle. No, Ark gets the kill. Oh, PhiLbOiS, a bit of an overcommitment. A bit? Quite a heavy one, actually. And the rejuve is wonderful. No Dryads here to dispel it. Ark's Demon Hunter is coming back in. Ark was struggling, but now he might just take it home. When it's the same strats, he's just the superior player. PhiLbOiS is losing unit after unit after unit. And Ark was kind of fooled on map 2 and kind of surprised by Potom expansion, etc. But in a bear mirror, dude. Ark is pretty good. Huge lead now.
A player's forces are under attack.
In Night of Mirror with a good bear count, you can still stall Zeppelin drop, but Ark should be too experienced for that. He's not falling for it. He got a Wisp here, sees a little bit of movement there. It feels bad for PhiLbOiS. This keeper kill was huge. Leads to a way higher level on the keeper. Ark is an entire level ahead. And that is, of course, Thorn's Aura. The big Thorn's Aura advantage. Town portal, double staff, 50 food, upgrades coming. That's how you play the game when you're ahead. Okay. PhiLbOiS is fighting against the lower bracket. But entangle, is there a dispel? There is! Healthstone last second. Ark needs the zap, needs to evacuate. Or needs the staff. No, he just outmaneuvers him. Entangle, oh, sick! And that's the Demon Hunter for PhiLbOiS falling as the keeper was in position waiting for the staff. And that's the second hero kill in the game where you can not allow this really. Advantage getting bigger and bigger, and the desperation is growing as well. Ooh, so expensive. Where's Ark's money ending up on? Both have the same amount of... Oh, upgrades. Upgrades. Yo, upgrades. 1-2 in the mix.
Players' forces are under attack.
Red spot up for grabs. Oops! Should have crept it with an archer alone, as we learned yesterday. Kind of fascinating. Ooh. He saw it, right? Yeah, he abandons camp immediately. Is he in time, though? Mega fail? What's he... Oh, Ark makes it back in time. I guess that he was scouted. Yep. From who? PhiLbOiS, don't be embarrassed. You're punching way above your weight limit here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still has good resources. Arc gets a hippo now for more scouting in the air. Expansion is growing. More time.
A town is under siege.
But, man, PhiLbOiS has a sixth sense for Arc expansions. But does he have it? Oh yeah, he knows. Oh yeah, I don't need a sixth sense for that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, ooh, no! Obey! Obey the arc. There it is. Okay. Big golem falls. Dude, the keeper advantage is gonna grow to absurd levels. Legion Doomhorn, one of the best items you can find. And now a fight in a weird spot. PhiLbOiS losing the zap. We have a straight up fight more or less. Keeper getting pummeled. An arc rather safe than sorry. 1k gold. And now we can creep the red. Kill Expo. And go from there.
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't see a way Ark is losing this, as he's not being super greedy and stays in no upkeep and might be overwhelmed. No Chimeras coming. Gigantic upgrade advantage. Hero advantage. All the advantages, really.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yep, some freebies on top. And this might just be the desperation push into the main, but Ark is here, closes the door. Is it jumping right on top? Nope, defensive position. And another one.
A player's forces are
Too
under
many free kills.
A town is under siege.
Okay. Decision. Clean, bare front line as one should. Who has the better concave? Who has the better hero focus? Arc using roar. No heal scroll, but a protection scroll. Does that help him? I don't know. Keeper saved into the shadows. No reveal at the moment. PhiLbOiS fighting. Not too bad actually. Holding on, getting some kills. But what do you do against 69 food? It's too nice. Demon Hunter dies. And this is a few too many hero kills. For boys. For Phil. And also level 6. GG! Well played! The favorite prevail Arc. Losing a map, but not the series. And we get all the top seed players into the winner bracket semi-final. Respect to PhiLbOiS though. Really did it nicely, especially on map 2. Was able to hang with Arc. Was nuances. And a bit of an overextension on the left-hand side that decided this.